reach people near and far. I see some things when a man do, the man gone with a barranco and give a thing.
Don't like I find he meet me, come going to sell some pint, he stopped me. I asked me how often I sell in there till I found my pick me a smaller sell in there like I had a big about her teeth.
Imagine if the man have a ministerial post, he do more than what lot of even the minister didn't do.
Ladyville Highlights is a far cry from a name that some people would consider their saving grace. Since 2017, however, it has made its mark in the homes and hearts of many who find themselves in dire straits. Tonight, we take a closer look at the altruism of social media humanitarians. The creators of Ladyville Highlights wear no cape, nor do they have superpowers. In reality, a mailman and his wife are the driving force behind the far-reaching online activism. A normal day for Albert Magdaleno is spent doing data entry and selling stamps at the Belize Postal Service.
It all started in December of 2017. And if you're a person who believes in God, then you will understand how I do what I do. It is not of me. I don't have the intelligence enough to come up with something like this, because the way it works, it has to be God. I was at home on my phone, scrolling through Facebook, and everything was negative. You see people fight to see everything just negative. And I just scroll, and then like a voice just came to me. A literal soft-spoken voice came and says, "Why don't you create a Facebook page? You will call it Ladyville Highlights. You will feature all the poor people who are selling their porta bun, their Johnny cake, their Creole bread, their tamales. Say, because you have the ability to help them get their stuff sold. Also, you will see how many people I will bless through you, and you will also see how I will bless you." The only warning I got was, don't put politics in it. And the voice disappeared.
That whispered epiphany gave birth to a legacy of charity that would positively impact communities across the country before and after the COVID-19 pandemic. We got a first-hand look at a day on the job for Albert Magdaleno. He carries out his assigned duties, but occasionally receives calls and visits on the job to meet the man behind the page for that one promise of hope, a Facebook post that could change their lives.
He not ask me nothing. Yes, he do it out of a good heart. You know, I wish there were more people like him around. This world might be a better place.
Sharing stories of people in their most difficult moments is not for likes and shares. For Albert, these stories hit closer to home.
I was in Los Angeles and I was struggling. I used to sell pint bottle, what they call recycles, to buy gas in my car in LA. Big America, you know, where everybody wanted. I made to sell pint bottle. There were times I went days without eat. So when I meet families who don't have food, I remember what that feel like.
In fact, one such story was all too familiar.
Like I had a big about her teeth. That was usual thing I usually. Then they say pint they put me, make my pint they finish school, children they say pint and stop me. They say if I want any help and I said no problem with that. Like I had a big about her teeth. If you want help me, you could help me. I don't no problem with that.
How did he help you?
He tell me I get some help for me, for my picnic. He has helped me and my picnic a lot, thanks to that man there.
The help came from supporters at home and abroad, gifting Melanie and her children with donations and money. And like the popular story of Cinderella, Melanie even got a day of pampering and self-care. For the husband and wife team, this work is just the beginning.
To be very honest, I always teach my husband that you must dream big, and Ladyville Highlights will move to another level. I don't know how big, I don't know how far, but I know and I feel that it will move to another level. There's so many ideas that God puts in my head, and I have shared some of it with him this morning. I will not share it now because it's in the preliminary phase, but it will be bigger and it will move beyond just us. The idea was to help people all over the country, but then we started getting calls from within the Caribbean. We have had a phone call from Honduras, and we assisted the guy out there. He was a Belizean. I think he married to an Honduranian. And so we did render assistance to them during their time of need. We also got a call from St. Vincent, of which the lady did get assistance, and we got a call from Jamaica.
Right now, I know of a family in Jamaica that a Belizean family is helping. Took them from one position in their life to another. When they call me, the husband and wife, they had nothing in the kitchen. Because they showed me. But they said, Mr. Albert, Jamaican accent, Mr. Sabreena, nothing I go on, so we don't have no groceries in the house. This is the last feed for the baby. And I saw that. And Kosi came across and said, man, the Jamaicans now are reaching out to us for help, the wife. And I said, you know what, we're going to help them.
What this program does also, it creates friendship. Because some of the people that are assisted and some of the donors that assist these people, eventually they end up turning friends, and it's a long-lasting friendship after that.
There are countless success stories, but for one person who got a second chance at life, Ladyville Highlights will always have a special place in her heart. What does Ladyville Highlights mean to you?
Well, a lot, because they help people. They bring people for like they know you one thing, and then like out here, like we're part out there right now. People see me and they're like, oh, this is Miss Maria. Okay, then Miss Maria, all right. I'm like, yes, I'm okay. Yes, and so I get to know other people. That's nice. They are nice people. Thanks to people who help me, who see the videos and things. And I always said that once I used to always say, never give up, because you know life is short out here. So never try to give up.
Looking on the bright side, I'm Sabreena Daly.